What's up, guys? Welcome to Eric Notowski Art. I am Eric Notowski, your host. I'm the creator of Shadow Sentry. If you're not sure what that is, check out the link in the description. It's my new comic. It's an X-Men meets the Matrix superhero team book. It's going to be amazing. I have 10 pages left to go, and I'm super excited about that. So today, Tuesdays, we're going to try something a little bit different. Get my wife's schedule down, get my schedule down, the baby's schedule down, the kids' new school schedule down. Tuesdays are a good day to stream. So Tuesdays are going to be a kind of like free form, whatever goes. Ask me a question, I'll draw, whatever. Have some fun. Fridays, though. Fridays, you're going to want to be there. Fridays, I'm going to try something new. It's going to be Fan Art Friday, and you could win some free art. So you don't want to miss that. Probably going to be streaming around noon, but the time may always change. So hit that bell for notifications for when I do stream, and you can win a free piece of art. The only thing you have to do is show up, tell me what you want me to draw, and if you're the first one there, I'll draw it, and then you get to win it. So this coming Friday, be there, be the first person, tell me what you want me to draw, and you'll win some free art. I'm going to pay for the shipping on the first one. After that, then I'm just going to ask you guys to pay for shipping for me so it doesn't get too expensive. If you can't handle that, I'll hold on to it for when you can scrounge up some money. It shouldn't be much, $5 maybe, and I will ship that out to you. All right, so that'll be Friday. So check that out. Today we're just gonna hang out. Want to draw? There's a book coming out. It's called The Ace, the newsletter, or excuse me, the sign up email list, whatever you call that. Let's check it out. Is up on Indiegogo for you to sign up. So let me share my screen real quick. I'm going to show you what I'm going to draw. This is a cool character. And it's called The Ace. So it's up on Indiegogo for you to sign up for the email newsletter, I guess, is what they call it. It's coming soon, so when it goes live, you'll be the first to know. But check this out. When a young man looking for purpose in his life comes across the remains of a shooting star, his life is altered forever as he transforms into an armored being who becomes the most sought-after object in the entire universe. So I saw this character. I'm like, this looks cool. I want to draw him. If you go over to Twitter, Edwin Aces, at Edwin Aces, he's got some art on there. And as you can see, this is pretty cool. So I'm going to draw this dude. Just kind of doodle a sketch, and we'll see what happens. And yeah, this is pretty cool, man. So I'm excited about this. So give me a second. I'm gonna switch my camera over, and you could look at some cool art while I do that. But I'm gonna mute, and I'm gonna switch my camera. All right. Stop sharing the screen here. All right. So there we go. Get some light on this. So here we go. I'm gonna draw the ace. Gonna do a little. Let's see. He's got a gun, a knife in that hand. So I'm gonna do a little crouching down action. Gun here. This over a little. So I had to draw this pose in Shadow Sentry recently, and it's kind of tricky. So I had to take a reference shot of myself in this position to kind of get the perspective and stuff down. But this is a fun shot. But if you're doing it in perspective, there should be a bit of a triangle shape here. Back foot is over here. And he's got this blaster over his shoulder. Super cool. All right. I love robots and stuff, so this is right up my alley. It's got kind of like a escape for life. What's going on? Hello. Thanks for joining. Kind of Star Wars-ish effect or appeal. And I dig his mask. It's really cool. You guys probably can't see that. Let me see if I can fix this. The light does not work well on this paper. Let's see. Nope. Yes. Maybe. Kind of. That's better. As long as I keep my shadow over it, shouldn't be too bad. All right. Let's see if I add this light. How does that work? Just gonna figure out what works for this camera here. That's okay. Well, it's light pencil. It'll show up as I get going there. I just got to press a little harder. This is my under sketch. This is my under drawing. So as I draw, just let me know if you guys have any questions. I'd love to hear what's going on. If you have any questions about comics, art, anything, just let me know. Got a huge blaster. All right. I'll have to put the link in the description, but if you go to the Aces on Indiegogo, or excuse me, the Ace on Indiegogo, you'll see the sign up for this campaign that's coming soon. I believe it's January. And so I'm just doing a little fan art right here for that. And I'm stoked too because The Mandalorian is coming back at the end of this month. Gosh, so Saturday, the 31st, I believe it hits. And that's going to be cool. That'll be exciting. All right. Can't really see the drawing. Yeah, I know. I apologize for that. Can use a darker pencil. That's about all I can do for now anyway. Until I ink it, it's going to be hard to see. But I'll go over it with this darker pencil, see if that helps. So it's just my sketch, under drawing here. Hopefully you can see that now. How's that? Cool. All right. I tend to use a really light pencil, so that way after I ink it, I can erase it. And it, so I'm usually using an HB, which is very, very light. So this is a 2B, 3B. So yeah, much darker, but I'm just used to using a very light pencil. Helps with erasing after the ink is done. You don't have to press too hard, and it doesn't take away any of the ink. But for our purposes here, this will work. Let's see if I can get the camera down closer too. There we go. Up close and personal. Right. I'm gonna go back to my. I'm just drawing as well, so you got any ideas on what I should draw? You should draw this character. You should draw the ace. If you go to @EdwinAces on Twitter, you'll see. If you go to media and you scroll down, you'll see some images of this character. Kind of a badass looking robot dude. And I don't know, I dig it. The Ace is a story of a young man looking for his purpose who discovers the remains of a shooting star that changes his life forever. Let me show these images real quick. So you can see some of these images here, and he's very cool looking. So that's what I'm using, and I'm gonna have to look at this for reference because I don't know the character that well yet, but he's kind of cool looking. So let's see. He's got some armored arms, armored legs. He's got this thing on his arm. Let's add that. Sweet looking blade pops out. And what else? You've got mail. That's going to be in shadow. All right, let me nail down the armor on the top here. So I want this to be lower. That, excuse me. Let's see. I like this one here, how this little thing under his helmet kind of is really tall. It's there a little bit, there not so much, but that's cool. How it kind of comes up high, covers his mask almost. That's kind of cool. I dig that. Let's see here. So this one's got that thing. None of them else have that, so I think I'm gonna get rid of that. Let me get rid of that. And I'm going to put his back foot over here. Let's see. So it looks like, is that a star or an A? It's hard to tell. That one looks more like an A. It's interesting how all these are different, but it's probably because it's a new character and everybody's just taking their crack at him, doing their own little thing. It's kind of cool. So I'm gonna switch it up a little bit too. Just kind of do what I think will look cool. So I'll make this an A/star. That'll be cool. Let's see. All right, let's nail down this helmet here. So it comes down. Yeah, I like the simplicity of this here and that there. These kind of have a little bit different stuff going on, but I like these two. These are cool. And it looks like it's connected on the bottom, so it's not quite like a Boba Fett mask. It's actually closed. It goes up like that. A nice chrome dome going on. All right, let me hop back over here in the chat, see what I missed. What's going on? There he is, Nighthawk Warrior. What's going on? Eric, what are you drawing? I'm drawing the Ace. I'm drawing the top one right now. Cool. Skate's drawing the same thing. Is this a Boba Fett redesign? Nope. This is the Ace. It's going to be a Indiegogo campaign. If you go over and search, you'll see here's some line art for this image that is colored over here. If you go to Edwin Ace Vito, hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Sorry, sir, if I'm butchering that. But go to Edwin, sign up for the Ace mailing list, Ace Vito. I'm over here on media, and if you scroll down just a tad, you'll see these cool images here. And so I'm looking at them. And I really dig this character. I think it looks awesome. So I just want to kind of do a little quick sketch and just see what happens. So yeah, so I'm checking these out and doing my little take on it. So there you go. And that's what Skate is doing too. Skate is drawing the ace. All right. Dun, dun, dun. All right, now that I got the basic design down, so let me see if I'm missing anything. Hold on. All right, so this, he's got this symbol in the middle. Again, it looks like a star. This one looks different though. This one looks a little different. Looks like he's got a Star Trekky kind of swoosh swoosh in there. But see, that looks different. So I don't know. I'm just gonna do something, and it looks like this repeats. So I kind of like this one where it's the ace. So I like how this is like an A with kind of like wings, and it kind of looks like a star. So I'm just going to do something like that. So, and bada boom, something like that. All right. All right. All right. All right. So I think that's it for the basic layout for the sketch here. Let me stop sharing here, get back to my drawing. Okay. Sure. Get that centered. Okay. Alrighty. Get this centered a little bit more. There we go. Okay. So now the fun begins. Now I could just kind of mess with them. I got the basics down. Now I'm going to add my little touch. Because I love the 90s. I'm going to give him some guns in the back. Some more weapons chilling back here. Just because it's cool. Let's be honest. And I'm gonna beef this up. I'm gonna make this bigger. I'm gonna make this kind of come in the front. Kind of dig that. So it's like a high little neck guard thing. I dig it. All right. There's this. Sure, that's three-dimensional. Big gun. Do. Some of that. All right, I'm going to go in at the shading. So this is metal, so I'm going to give it a nice shine. So again, this is the Ace, and the mailing list is up on Indiegogo. You can check it out, sign up, get notified when it goes live in January. I think it said January was the date. But this is a fun looking one. shadow here. Some monstrous boots. Don't like that. Okay. You know what? I got a different idea for the. Let's see. Well, maybe I'll just. I was gonna put this kind of like up in the air, like it's in the resting position, like he's not using it. But or I could just make it smoking, like he just blasted somebody with it. What to do? I misplaced my pencil. Get it back, man. Get it back. Nighthawk says, he looks like a Boba Fett ripoff. Well, you know, if Boba Fett didn't look so stinking cool, you know, people wouldn't be using his design. Using, you know. So it's Boba Fett's fault, man. Don't be mad at Edwin. Or whoever designed him. Come on now. Come on. You know all your characters you design look like somebody else. It's true. We all do it. We all do it. It's okay. And come on, who wouldn't like to see Boba Fett? A Boba Fett type character doing some cool stuff. And someone taking it and doing some cool stuff with them. In their own way. It'll be great. It'll be great. Just wait and see. Alright, see now this has got to be black. So that kind of sets it off. Boom! Alright. So there we have it. So that's my take on the ace. Shadow Century is good, my friend. Thank you for asking. I just finished the rough for page 46. Well, I'm almost done the rough, but got a little bit more to do on this panel in particular. But yeah, there's Glare. Nice, beautiful face there. Did you see my logo on my Twitter the other day? I did see that. And then I saw the other guy commented that you ripped off his logo. And it looked exactly like this other guy's logo. What was up with that? Was he just joking, or because it was like the same name and same look and everything? What was that all about, man? How to explain that one? All right. Anything else? What else here? What else here? I think that's it. I think I'm just going to hop right in and start laying down some black. Let me see. Let me get a shadow here. Little light flare there. What do you guys think? Should I leave this little arm blaster, shoulder blaster front facing, or should I put it up like in the back in a rest position? Has he just got done fighting, or is he like just is he just looking cool? What say you? John Dillard was joking, Eric. That's John Dillard. He did his version. I guess I didn't even ask him to. That's cool. Very nice. Yeah, I like it. Z-Verse comics, right? I think it looks cool, sounds cool. It works, man. Make him look cool. All right, make him look cool. Well, he already looks cool. I need to know if he's, so he's saying he didn't get done blasting somebody. He's just looking cool. So I'll put it up in the rest position. And how can this dude not look cool? Look at him. He's awesome. Let's see. I want more shoulder action. I want bigger shoulders. That's what I want. I want some bigger shoulder action here. He's a big dude, I think. He looks big. He looks cool. So blaster is going to be up. Not in use. And then, you know, he's got a blade. Sure, why not? Got a blade in the back. What in the world are my kids doing out there? I hear all this banging and stuff. Yeah, rest that cannon on his shoulder. All right, the cannon is rested on his shoulder. If I'm following you. I think we're on the same page here, Night Hawk. The cannon is up at the rest position. And then I'm only going to give it 2 little port holes there. Boom. All right. I dig it. I dig it. And then there's all kinds of craziness going on here. We must erase. All right. So Skate, if you are drawing along, dude, go ahead and post this on whatever social media you're on and tag me in it. Man, I want to see your design or your version. That'll be cool. All right. So I like that. I like the bigger pads there on the shoulder. That looks cool. Maybe he's got overlapping ones too. I don't know. All right. I think that's it. I think we're ready. Let me add some more light. Does that help? Yeah, helps a little bit. I dig it. It'll help with the thing there. I'm gonna ink this right now, my friend. I'm gonna ink it right now. So let's go. Let's get started. So my baby girl is up, and you might hear her in the background. She's wonderful. All right. So.
Do you want us to clean the table?
Do. So I'm gonna lay down my big areas of black first. I usually don't do that, but for this one I think I want to. It's probably what I should do, but it's all good. Leaving some lines for some, you know, ground grit, dirt effects.
No, there's still more.
So this is a newish marker, so I can get some really nice lines with the real thin tip here. So I don't mind going in and laying down some thin lines with it. It's a big angle. Probably too big, but I'm gonna put this up. Right. I like Jim Lee's art. Your art is very Jim Lee inspired. Don't listen to Mike. Don't let him break you, Eric. That's right. He will never break me. I'm too into it, man. Too far gone. Sorry, Mike. And I just think Jim Lee is an awesome, amazing artist. So, you know. And I think what it is for me is that Jim Lee's art is just very dynamic. When I think of comic book art, I think of like Jim Lee-esque art. It's just super dynamic, super fun. The superheroes look super. And, you know, so yes, his, you know, some of his anatomy structure isn't perfect, but that's okay. It's a comic book, right? It's a comic book. We're not looking for realism. That ain't what it's about, man. So, anywho, we could talk about that all day long. But me and Jim Lee ain't going anywhere. All right. So this is gonna be black. Let me bust out there. He does have great layouts, and I love Jim Lee's covers. I think he's got some of the best covers that I can think of. I love his covers. So, anywho, I've got a new. Well, I've got a bunch of Jim Lee books, like art books that are awesome. But I got a new one not too recently, and it's epic. Let me give you a little sneak peek. It's epic. Let me show you this. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, don't tell Mike. Don't tell Mike. Shh. Look at this. Jim Lee, DC Legends. This is the Artifact Edition, published by IDW. But this mofo is huge. It's 11 by 17. It's signed. And here's a little whatever that is. But and this thing, it smells wonderful. So it's got pages. So these are 11 by 17. These are, what it would have originally been inked at. Scott Williams, obviously. It's got a bunch of Batman pages in here from his Hush series, which is amazing. But yeah, just dynamic. Look at that, all that action. I mean, great action, great movement. Then the beginning, some of my favorites. It's got a lot of the Wildcat stuff that he did. There's Death Blow. Amazing, amazing art. So anyway, I could look at this all day long. So this is my new baby. This is a lot of awesome Jim Lee art. And then let me see here. Let me find there we go. Wildcats #5. It's my favorite Wildcats book. Awesome sauce. So anyway, really cool book. I'll do a stream review of this book one day. Got a lot of books to review. I just got Golma from Zachary Bradley. Just got this in the mail, so excited to read this. I got Titan, Mouse of Might, I need to review. So I'm gonna be I'll be reading this and I'll do a review of this as well. So those will be things I'll just do in my free time, and I'll post them up as pre-recorded videos. But the live streaming stuff will be on Tuesdays and Fridays. So these lines, I'm gonna have them. Since this is metal, I want kind of free-flowing, kind of fun designs in the metal. So I'll come back in with a smaller micron and add that. But for now, I'm just getting the So that's not quite how I imagine those lines to be, but once it's down, it is down. And then you just gotta go with it, man. Okay, let's see. I got it down like that. I've not mastered this marker, so I'm trying to be careful with my lines. Make sure I get the thin lines when I want the thin lines, thicker when I want the thicker. But this is a bigger nib here, so it's a little more difficult. But I'm trying my best here. All right, let's see. Let's go into Easy Mask. I like having those little thin slivers of white sticking through the black. I like that. The shadow behind all this here. All right. Eric, did you get a Jim Lee 2020 sketchbook? Is that the Twitch, the one from his Twitch stream thing? Is that the one you're talking about? If you are talking about that one, no, I did not. The price tag on that was pretty hefty. And I'd just gotten this one that I showed you, so I'm good. I am good. I like that one better. I miss Jim Lee's Grifter, yes. And he's going to be in DC Future State Batman comics. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I love me some Grifter. So yeah, we'll see. Let's see if I can pick those up. You let me know what comics Grifter shows up in, and I'll get them. Or you could read them first and tell me if it's worth it. All right, so I think I want this to be totally, let's see, get that in shadow. Bless you. Yeah, I think I gotta go black here. I'll leave a little sliver of light, see if I like it. Gotta match it up on this side. Something like that. All right. Yeah, I saw that somewhere, and then yeah, it's pretty expensive, so I decided to skip that one. These are just like some holsters type deal. Over there. Here. Yeah, every so often I'll catch a Jim Lee Twitch stream, but the way he lays down lines and he's so fast, it's pretty amazing to watch. So I dig watching Jim Lee do his thing. The black lines are my favorite, like when he does his ink work with the just throwing down a lot of blacks and stuff, man. It's cool. It's cool. I try to stick to the like if you look at his stuff now, he'll use lots and lots and lots of blacks. I kind of more stick to the 90s-esque Jim Lee art where more cross-hatching and not so crazy, but more that 90s style. I dig that. All right, I'm not going to freehand those circles because I'm going to jack them up. All right, something like that. Something like that. All right. Shade under here, middle. All right. Cool deal. All right. There's that. January and February is when the future state event happens, but DC didn't say if it will continue after February or not, even with the other current comic titles. Oh, it's only going to be a 2-month event? Huh, that's interesting. Cool, man. Thank you. I'm glad you're digging it. Okay. I didn't know that. I thought it was going to be like a, an ongoing thing. I bet you it's like, they're going to be rolling out all these different costumes and new looks and characters. Well, I don't know about characters, but it's probably going to be like a limited thing just to get the new stuff out there, the new looks, and then roll it in, tie it into the other stuff. Maybe, I don't know. It's interesting. I'll be honest, I don't have high hopes for the future of DC and Marvel. I don't. Just saying. Personally, I don't think they're going to last too much longer. But we'll see what happens. We'll see. They had some awesome stuff with the metal titles they were doing and all that. So we'll see, man. We'll see. That's too tight. I don't like those lines. This is what happens when you don't work from a very tight drawing. I'm just kind of roughing it. I'm roughing it. This is where his cool looking glowy knife pops out. Get that in there. So I'm using a 5 right now, so I will go back in with thinner, like a 3 or a 2. Kind of add some of those fine lines afterwards. All right. Cool. Glad you're liking it, man. The kids are fighting. It's so fun. Somebody's cranky. My 6-year-old is super cranky. I think he needs a nap today. We shall see. All right. Let me make this outer line thicker. Eric Superboy Jonathan Kent is Superman of Earth in future state. Meanwhile, Clark Kent is Superman Bruce Wayne, Batman, and Dino are in the future. I got lost over that part. Yeah, so did I. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing, but it's not, is it like a yeah, I don't get it. I haven't really read too much about it, so I'd have to scope it out if I want to really know what's going on, but I have not had time for that. That's why I need you, Nighthawk. You need to keep me in the know. I should probably just go and outline all this. I'll come back in with all the blacks in a minute. As far as Batman comics, I collected all the new 52 books, and I thought they were really good. I really liked the Court of Owls series. Thought that was really good. So I really enjoyed Greg Capullo's run on Batman. I've been collecting the Sean Gordon Murphy stuff with the White Knight and all that. So I've been following that a little bit. I probably still have more to read on that. See, I collect them and then I don't read them as quickly as I should. So I'm kind of far behind, but for good reason. I've been busy, you know. So yeah, so I've been collecting those. I stopped collecting the main Batman series. So yeah, I'll collect like the artists that I like. I dig Sean Gordon Murphy stuff. Gosh, what else have I been collecting? I stopped getting like I don't even know what's on my pull list right now, to be honest. And now that Brett Booth is going to be working on some X-Men books, that's kind of exciting. So I might want to check one or two of those out. I'll be honest. I'd be interested to see what he's going to go and do over there. He's got a very Jim Lee-esque style. That 90s look going, which I love. All right. All right, let's see. Let's connect his blaster. This I made bigger. So just come over here. Take a look at that. You like how my drawings, man? Thank you. I appreciate that. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right. Let's see. So cool. I'm glad you're digging it, Mr. Nighthawk. This area is going to be dark. So it's hard to see what's going on with this symbol and some of the images, just because they're kind of smaller and I don't know the character that well yet. But so yeah, so I think this is like an A symbol or a star. They they vary a little bit. So I'm just doing what I think will work. What I think looks cool. And that's the fun thing with doing fan art and stuff. You can tweak stuff and do a little different take on it. All right. And let's see, I'm gonna shade this. All right, and you know what? I think I'm gonna go a little bit darker. All right, what did I miss? I was doing free commissions, but I kind of want to get paid now, and I also have my first comic book I'm drawing. Yes, sir. Will you have a collaboration art piece for Gary to ink over? I did send Gary a collaboration piece to ink over. He did not reply to my email after I sent it. I'm assuming he got it, but I did send him something to ink over. So I would have to double check with Gary to make sure he did get that, but I did email him a piece for that. Let's see. Do I want to make this? Yeah, I think I want to go all black here. I'm going to go all black here. I'm going to use some whiteout, and I'll draw back in the abs that are going to be deleted here. Yeah, I want to go dark under there. That looks cool. All right. Let's see. Let's go back there. Sword saber-esque-ish thing right here. Oh yeah, there's my 6-year-old head and the noises in the background. Oh yeah. All right, there's that. So for this, I'm gonna go all black. Then again, I'm kind of planning ahead here, but I'll use the whiteout and go back in and add some lines in there. Go back there. This is going to be all black. All right, there's that. Over here, I'm going to do some. All right. I'm going to do the fingers. He folded up my tape. I did not want him to fold up my tape. It's amazing how funny, foolish kids are. It's hilarious. Then you think to yourself, wow, I used to be that dumb? What? I don't believe it. Yep, we were all that dumb one day. Super young and foolish were we. And I love the fact that I have the job of correcting said foolishness as the daddy. It's wonderful. I'm assuming you can hear everything that's going on in the background, so sorry. I'm kind of like tuning in as well, hearing what's going on. That's funny. All right, so now I'm going to move to a thinner brush. Or, not brush. We'll call it a nib, even though it's not a nib, it's just a micron. It's a micron. So a little thinner, add some of the little details. And kind of adds a little extra dimension to what's going on. The little light ridges. Just kind of adding the three-dimensional stuff here. All right. I hear it, Eric. I hear the kids talking. I hear everything, Eric. Yeah, I went out there and I told them, hey, they can hear everything you guys are saying, just so you know. I'm going to keep it down a bit. But, you know, controlling the volume is not something kids do very well. No siree. But it's all good. I hope it provides some comedic relief here for us. As we're eavesdropping on the needles as they're eating lunch. All right. So inking some boots. I would feel weird, but then I remember how Mike's kids are always on stream and just chilling in the background. His aren't quite as young as mine, but you know, it's all good. You guys are used to it probably. So just adding little details, little stuff here and there. I'll go back to my 5. We've been watching the Harry Potter series every night. We're on, the next one was year 6, so I know I've seen them all, but then you like go back and watch them, you're like, oh yeah, I remember that. But they kind of all run together. But it's a fun series. The kids are liking it. As long as they don't have nightmares from, you know, the spooky stuff, it's all good. I don't mind. Ooh, that didn't sound good. But my kids are really good helpers. They're great with the baby, so it's helpful. That's my 6-year-old. I watched Picard. It was bad. Oh, bummer. I never got into Star Trek personally, so I've seen the new movies, but yeah, the old stuff I never really got into. I think I've seen the older movies, but I never really watched the TV shows. But yeah, so it's not really my thing. But sorry it wasn't good. That's a tangent. Let me drop this down, break that out of there. Okay. Let me go back in here with the 3. You know what I did watch recently though was Galaxy Quest. It's kind of like a, you know, the comedy Star Trek-ish kind of movie with Tim Allen. I don't know if you've ever seen that, Nighthawk, but it was okay. It was all right. Maybe it hasn't aged well, but we watched that. The kids enjoyed it, I think. A while back, a friend of mine said, "Oh, you need to see Galaxy Quest." I don't know if he told me that because, like, I do comic conventions, and he thought, "Oh, there's, you know, kind of like a funny take on like the Trekkie conventions and stuff." But anywho. All right. I didn't like that movie much. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so I think that this back part of his boot could use some shadow. Let's see here. So, just a little bit right here. So when I'm dropping black shadows and stuff, I'm trying to pay attention to, like, it's kind of like a push and a pull. Like when you drop shadows, you know, sometimes things drop to the background, and then or it can bring things to the foreground. So I'm always trying to just keep an eye on that and keep balance in my page, in my art. So, but again, I'm working from a very, very rough sketch here, so I'm just kind of winging it. if I'm working on a comic page, I'm going to be a little more particular and plan it out a little bit better. So. Fighting over the juice. Give me my juice. I didn't have as much as you. Yes, you did. I got your juice. All day long. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. All right. Dun, 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 dun. The best is when my kids try and play mommy and dad, and like, you know, they think they're the boss, and then they tell the other kid what to do. Or like, my daughter recently has been like super big tattletale. Man, it's fun. Almost there. Almost there. Someone said I want to kill it or something. Yeah, he wants to kill the juice. Or the whatever they're fighting over. Some kind of drink. Can I kill it? Watch what you say, man. I'm on a stream. You're gonna get caught. It's gonna be live. Alright. Oh gosh, now they're talking about people dying. Oh no. I think I might have to stop the stream. I'm gonna be implicated in something. See? Somebody suffocated and died, man. Well, if I don't stream in a long time, I could be in jail. We'll see. The kids are tattletaling on me. We'll go double barrel. We're going with the double barrel. And next, we're going to have my daughter singing to you. Please enjoy that song coming to you live from the Nino household. See, I don't even need to talk. You guys can just listen to what's going on in the background. Some vertical shading on the gun here. Okay. All right, how's it looking? How's it looking? All right. Almost done. So to help with the fact that this is in an upright position, I'm going to add some shading here. we showed my kids some SNL the other night. We showed them what was it? It was the cowbell one. If you guys have ever seen that, it's got Christopher Walken. It's like, what we really need is more cowbell. I really want to hear the cowbell. And then what's his name? I'm blanking on the names here. Will Ferrell is playing the cowbell, and it's hilarious. So, and then we watched one with what's his name? Tommy Boy, the guy who played as Tommy Boy. I can't remember his name. Farley, Chris Farley, and the heck was the name of that other skit? He's like a motivational speaker. I'm blanking on his name. Anyway, we watched those with the kids, and they were cracking up. They were enjoying it. Only the old SNL stuff is good, man. The new stuff is garbage. Anywho, if you haven't seen those, check them out. They're funny. Yeah, that was funny. Seen that one? Yeah, that one's really funny. All right, a little bit more shading over here. Some shading down here. Wow. My daughter has learned how to fold underwear. Oh, the stuff you'll hear on the stream. It's wonderful. All right. Let me add some detail over here. I think that is it. I'm just gonna add some whiteout effects, and I think that's it. But this is my Ace, the Ace fan art sketch. I think he's got stuff. Yeah. Yeah, Chris Farley. It's funny. And it had some other. Oh, and I think so. The kid's uncle, my brother-in-law, came over, and so we're hanging out, and we watched Small Soldiers with the kids, and because Phil Hartman is in it, we were talking about Phil Hartman, and he passed away. But so then we were watching some SNL, and then Phil Hartman was in the one with Chris Farley, so that was I think that's why we watched that one. But anywho, the other guy that Chris Farley's always in movies with back in the day when he did Tommy Boy, I forget the guy's name right now, but he was in it, and then also the girl from stinking Christina Applegate from, what was she in? Forever. She was in that TV show. Married with Children. She was in it, and so anywho, it was funny. Down by the River. In a van down by the river. That might be what it's called, if you want to check it out. but his name, he's the motivational speaker. I forget his name that he was going by in that. So anywho, all right. Well, there's that. And I'm just gonna add little tiny details and stuff, but kind of clean it up a little bit, thicken some stuff, and then I'll do the whiteout, and then it will be done. So this is just something I've been wanting to draw for a bit. I saw the campaign is coming out, and I wanted to draw this cool looking character. So that's why I'm working on this. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Throw down some whiteout, and this sucker will be done. Eric, are you done? Can you add a box around this ace character? I could do that. Let's see. Make sure that this is flowing. This is a good whiteout pen, but you just gotta get it flowing. And two, sometimes it comes out really thick, so I'm gonna just kind of practice over here. Yeah, see, it stopped working already. This guy is better for this. This is a jelly roll white. This kind of works better for white lines. So when I do armor, I like the plating. I like to do whiteout. It makes it pop out really nice. Should probably add more shading on his arm here. All right. I wanted to do, oh yeah, abs here. And then for the bigger one, something I like to do is just pop out some like white areas. Like, where was I gonna do it? Over here. And on the armor, that'd be cool. Here. We can do like a big one over here. That's already got that one there. Where else? So it kind of just gives you a little cool effect there. Go in there. Just kind of pops it out, makes it nice and round. Oh, I wanted to fix this because I did not like how this came out. So I'm just gonna go back in and. No, that didn't help. I might just black that out and just redo that entire thing. Or white it all out and then redo the lines. All right. Anything else? Okay. While that dries, I'll give you a box, Nighthawk. I will give you a box. There you go. Boom. Let me roll it there. Yeah, that makes it pop. I like it. Good suggestion, Nighthawk. Appreciate that. Thanks, sir. And all right, let me go back and fix this. I think I messed a little bit of shading on his arm. And then this I wanted a little more separated. There you go. That looks better. Fix that. All right. What else? Anything else? I think that's it. I think that's it. Anything else? Anything else? A little bit of shade. Alrighty, folks. There we have it. Sign my name. Boom. And we'd be done. And of course, just go back in and spend 20 more minutes lighting little tiny things that you think will make it look better. At least that's how I roll. But I'm calling it done. So there you have it, folks. This is the ace. And the ace. Red, white, blue. Oh, what happened? What did I miss? You're welcome. Perhaps add some black in the box. Or one color. Red, white, blue. I'm just going to keep it black and white for now. And I'm going to call it a day. I don't want to spend too much time on it, but I wanted to get this down. I got to start working on some Shadow Sentry. So, thank you guys for hanging out. Please check out the Ace. It is going to be a comic. It'll be up on Indiegogo pretty soon, I believe January. I'm going to share my screen with y'all. I'm going to come over here, show you the page. Do. The Ace. So this is the email list. You can sign up for it and receive an exclusive trading card after you sign up. Let's see. Epilogue. It's a backup story that will eventually tie into the main story in future issues. I think I read maybe on the Twitter that it will be launching in January. I believe I read. Could be wrong, but anywho, very cool art, very cool character. So I just want to do a little sketch, and I will share that out, and I'll share it with Edwin. See what he thinks. See if he digs it. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Do check back on Friday. Friday is going to be Fan Art Friday. You have the chance to win some fan art by myself that I've drawn. And so be the first one there. Tell me what you want me to draw, and I will draw it. And then you'll win it, and I will mail it to you. Easy as that. So that'll be on Fridays. And as far as the time goes, probably around this time for next week, or excuse me, this week. But it may change. So ring the bell for notifications so you get updated when I go live, and you have the chance to win some cool free art. All right. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Link is in the description to Shadow Sentry, my comic campaign that is still in demand. I'm almost done with it. I've got 10 pages left, and I'm working on the roughs for the next 2 pages. So pretty soon it will be done. I'm super excited. So thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it. Zachary said, what time on Friday? So look for me around 11, 12 o'clock this Friday. And then, no, you can't get a suggestion right now. You have to do it on Friday. If you're the first one there, or the first one to give me a suggestion on Friday, then you will get that artwork. but you got to be the first one. All right. So, yeah, sounds good. And I may switch it up and change things up a bit as we go on. Just a new thing I want to try out, and we will see. So, all right, guys. Thank you so much. Till next time. Peace out. Thanks for hanging out with me. Take care. Bye-bye.